Today, advancements in seed production technology have become a vital component to solve the crisis of how to feed our ever-increasing global population.
Better quality seeds lead to higher yields through a consistency that our growers are counting on when they open our bag. And what that consistency means is if they plant in ideal conditions and do all the steps that a grower is going to do to ensure he has a high quality crop, our seeds are going to emerge at the same time, be uniform, and that means cookie cutter ears at harvest that leads to high yields.
Major consolidation within the industry is threatening growers' choice of technologies and suppliers, making it difficult for them to find an honest voice. With fewer choices comes a greater challenge to American farmers' independence.
When the big corporations are tied in with seed and chemicals, they tend to promote the seed that works with their chemicals and try to entice us to use those, whether it's the best fit for our farm or not. With the consolidation in the industry, it gives me I see less competition in both pricing and development, which gives me fewer choices. Farmers like to have their suppliers feel that they have a voice to say that they care about what we want, not what they're trying to sell. We as farmers are smart enough to figure out what we want, it's just where to get it.
Operating in the heart of the Corn Belt for more than 80 years, independent, family-owned Burrus Seed has found a way to survive and thrive against international giants since 1935.
Burrus Seed is a family-owned regional seed company that operates in the states of Illinois, Missouri, and then the surrounding states in the fringes of Iowa, Wisconsin, and Indiana. We sell both corn seed and soybean seed. Today, we have 3 separate divisions within our business. We have a research and testing department that identifies product and brings those products, identifies their strengths and weaknesses, and brings them to our customers. We have a selling arm that really communicates effectively with our customers. And then we have a department that actually tracks what all's going on. It's kind of the business, the back door, if you will, that tracks the billing and the customer service. So that, along with our production unit, make us a successful business.
Having multiple effective herbicide options is essential for system rotation to avoid further resistance.
In both corn and soybeans, herbicide resistance is really a driver, and so we need options to be able to control these weeds in the future. And so having options is really going to be critical moving forward. And due to this, breeding efforts are going towards a stacked herbicide technology approach so that we have new options that were previously not able to be applied in these crops. So that leads to new tank mixes and chemistries that can be applied, particularly in soybean, where we have struggle controlling these herbicide-resistant weeds. We feel that moving towards the stacked approach is really going to be important to reduce that selection pressure on those herbicide-resistant weeds, which will reduce the amount of herbicide resistance in the future. And so we look forward to moving towards those stacked technologies that we can use in the future to be able to control those weeds, such as the Enlist E3 soybean and Liberty Link GT27 soybean.
Burrus's multi-brand strategy brings a unique portfolio of genetic traits, providing greater diversity for growers who want a single source for seed.
Burrus's multi-brand strategy gives growers choices. Growers want and need choices. With the multi-brand strategy, we offer multiple technologies and multiple genetic platforms from many different providers. By being able to do this, it gives growers a choice. With that choice, they're able to get differing technologies, differing genetic platforms, all from the same seed provider.
Burrus believes in the independence of the American farmer, and that open communication, with the intention of open dialogue, will allow independents the ability to address real concerns.
We believe open dialogue's a great learning tool. Listening leads to understanding, and that allows us to help growers meet their needs. So, when you look at an independent like Burrus, we can offer an array of choices to growers. The reason why is because we're not tied to a specific trait or genetic platform. So without those constraints, we get a chance to have a very open conversation with that grower. When we have that discussion, ask questions, and listen, it allows us the opportunity to come up with the most practical solution for those growers' needs and management styles. We believe an impact that Burrus has had and continues to have today is our 100% free replant. We started that program in 1935, and we've continued it every growing season since. When we brought soybeans into our product lineup in 2009, we carried that over, and we started applying the free replant to our treated soybeans. With that, at that time there were only a few companies dabbling in free replant in soybeans, but once our program got established in our market footprint, a majority of the competitors followed suit. So we think that's a great impact and a benefit to the grower.